See for
Welcome
yourself.
to this best 20, real low best 20, but it's not best 20, it's best 14, StAvRi 94 against S-D-Dani-King. We're going to see if S-D-Dani-King is going to be the king of the castle or he's going to be the rat hiding in the king's kitchen. Of course, he said he's been playing the game for about 6 years here and there, and StAvRi has been playing the game for 10 months. So theoretically, a lot of people would say S-D-Dani-King has more experience because of the years developing his mechanical skills in the game. Of course, StAvRi doesn't really care about who he's facing or for how long they have been playing the game. Only cares about one thing, and that is to defeat his opponent. And you see that both contestants start with a very nasty pick, each of them. Dani-King on Starkiller, combat from expanded, while something is on his Eternal Emperor. Why I'm saying this Eternal Emperor is just because that's the only variation of this Palpatine I have seen on any server on Kyber, and as you can see, the experience doesn't really beat StAvRi as of yet. It is 1-0 for Palpatine and StAvRi. So, congratulations. Palpatine is out of the series for StAvRi. For those who are watching and are new to the tournament, when you win with the hero, you cannot play it until the end of the series. That, according to the Eternal, makes it a little bit more skill-based, because in order to finish this founding just one whole play with for the whole fucking series, and that's it. My personal opinion. And that's like, it doesn't really showcase Neo, it only showcases all the key hero, you know. I can play Vader as well, I can be very good Vader, but does this mean I'm good at the game? Not necessarily. Jedi Grievous is out of the series for StAvRi as well. He starts with the very nasty picks, and picks which usually secure him a kill. It's very rare that I've seen him being defeated on Jedi Grievous or Grievous. And it was only logical that we're gonna see Grievous as well.
This will hurt.
Darth Maul against Grievous. Darth Maul, if played correctly, can actually be a good counter to Grievous. That's insane. Then from Grievous, with a small perspective of Darth Maul, like I was able to kill StAvRi with Maul once or twice in competitive series, so that's why I consider
There can be
Maul
no
with his
mistakes.
agility, and in this case the best blocking increase speed to be the potential counter stuff. Sadly for S-D-Dani, it doesn't seem like it quite worked out. Grievous managed to get a third point for StAvRi, and now we expect another S tier from him. The question is, what is Dani gonna answer with? Grievous is a great pick in my opinion for that matchup. The only question I have is, will it work out? So far, no. 4-0, Vader secures the fourth point. Only 10 points for StAvRi to win now, and about 14 for S-D-Dani to get the finishing touch.
You're my enemy.
So Vader against Cassius. But before Dani, Vader absolutely annihilates his Sidious. 5th point secured for the leader of the Sith Eternal. Sidious, not out of the series. Sorry, no, Vader out of the series, eliminating Sidious. And let me do a little bit of updates on the Twitch, because, well, keep doing that. I've really been streaming all the time. Let's try more there right now. Marvelous against Massage Ventress. To be completely honest, Massage Ventress is of course, she's a very interesting character from the Clone Wars, but like the Battlefront 2 adaptation, she's not exactly S-Dani, you know. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't think they will pick Ventress because she requires too much of me, which I can just follow up with other heroes. Marius Blue, for example, just have the stealth. I mean, Marius Blue is not in the rotation right now. But best 14 and a little bit of different views on the best 14 compared to the best 20. Therefore, you know, we're gonna see Marius Brood, but she's basically the better Ventress, and she's available on the best 20. That's where I would pick a stealth character. Otherwise, personally, I would not really do that because it's like it sounds very cool on paper, but exactly.
We don't want to make a mess of things.
So it's 6 minutes only. Never mind. Tiushan absolutely destroying Count Dooku. While on outside me to write down the score. 7-0 now. Next matchup is StAvRi against skills are because according to my belief, this is pretty much Dark always has one.
Beware my wrath! Pitiful.
That's scary, huh? Wow, this could have been first point for Dani, like it was really close there. Health-wise, not too great for Dani, but they were low. Sadly, the lightning stun hits, but it hits after the death of Dani, and it is 8-0. Dark Maul secures that for StAvRi. Seems like experience certainly based on the scoreline, but of course we have enough time to... Oh, okay, let me switch myself again. This one about hill. It's not very difficult in my opinion. But because effectively Steel has everything you need to deal with the Kid Fish. She has health, she has freeze, she has spin attack. She's just honestly, I mean, Saberfront, I didn't expect that Saberfront would be able to make that type of a character, and not able to because they're more than able to, technically speaking. I just didn't expect that they would approve something like this, because this is definitely an S tier character in my opinion, and Saberfront usually hate making S tier heroes. And yeah, Tiushan really feels like a vanilla hero, and it's kind of strange. But it is what it is. I'm happy. I'm really happy that she's here. As you can see, that's what I was telling you. Like, it's very difficult for Kid Fish to this matchup, and Dani manages to get his first point. Congratulations to him. This is the first point for him ever on his Eternal tournament. Let's see if he will be able to get more. This is the only point he's gonna get. Based on history, I will tell you that usually when StAvRi is playing against less than 5% or 5% players, you know, they do not manage to score more than 1 point, because the moment he gets
Great work so
a
far.
point thrown at him, he usually goes ahead and goes berserker mode and focuses to make sure that they suffer for their instincts, if you will. Now, Kid Fisto against Yoda is a little bit easier of a matchup for Fisto, definitely. And you can see that in the health bars. This could be very dangerous for Yoda. The bow switch. And maybe he was pressured to be obliterated. Kid Fisto securing the 9 points for StAvRi. To be honest, there are like a few who can counter Fisto well. Few channels to counter, but yeah, unfortunately, Fusion is out of the series for him, so he couldn't have done what
What do you want with Anakin Skywalker?
Once more, the Sith will rule the galaxy.
I would also say the Sith Trooper is a good counter with Fisto, but the Sith Trooper is only the best.
Nothing will stop
That's why I personally enjoy West 20 a lot more, because I have a lot more things to play with. Like here, it feels like I don't have half the things I would like to implement with my gameplay. Yeah, but again, everyone with their preferences. That's why we have best of 7, best of 14, and best of 20. For me, the best of 20 will always be the format. Yes, it has to be a DLC to play, so you know, give a little bit of time away from the main game. And this matchup for Danny is really good, to be honest. That's when he needs to get the second point. Like Ahsoka is very clear, I'm not saying that. She's not still in for a Palpatine. I'm not sure what the cars he learning from. I'm not sure if he's doing it control, but he is. Yeah, he definitely should win.
Once more, the Sith will rule the galaxy.
StAvRi is playing Ahsoka very well, and that is a 10th point. That was an opportunity for him to get second point, however, StAvRi did not allow it. Ahsoka stayed at home out of the hero pool for StAvRi. And the hero buns we have are Plagueis, Nihilus expanded, Preview and Dragon. Preview and Dragon make a lot of sense. Nihilus expanded. Do you want more? I want to make too much sense to me, but I don't have Plagueis. Because, well, like, you don't, like, he's an annoying guy, you know, his aura, his speed, he can do a lot of damage to take. They secured 11.4. StAvRi, no chance there for Starkiller, it seems like. Hey, doing what she does best.
Someone you have, I would say.
Okay, Yoda versus Yoda, mirror match. I'm the biggest fan of mirror matches. All the people say that Yoda versus Yoda is the most mirror match in the game. That's a questionable statement, but it's a really weird fight, I'm not gonna lie. Same like Yellow versus Yoda. Little furballs fighting each other. The green goblins from Lord of the Rings. So they don't Lord of the Rings though. think that this will be like the longest duel potentially in the whole question mark? No, StAvRi is very offensive. Hey, look at the health. Win this mirror match. He does win it. Even if he doesn't win the series for a first time tournament, very much a respectful round. For some respect. Everyone his turn on means moment. Don't think that he's both of them are exactly the same health. When you're at the same health, it's very difficult. What's going to happen? Interesting enough, one of them has the bullet appearance and the other one does not have the bullet appearance.
This is taking too long. Solve us back up. It's energy. Surround, unleash, and bound. Don't let up.
I mean, looking at this, yeah, StAvRi is dominating right now, but throughout the duel they were quite same level. StAvRi looking to finish off his prey, be able to will he become the champion. Like, if there was a lunch here, but then it was very difficult on the other. I mean, when you try to run onto the other, because well, StAvRi, no point for that here. It is 12 to 1. Still, 1 point is not too bad. I mean, obviously it's not too great either, but at least it's one. Based on history, we've seen many people who have tried to fight and then they didn't get a single one. So it was still something for a first time tournament match. Yoda moves out to the series StAvRi, and now we have Yoda against Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, I would say, is a perfect one.
The negotiations were short.
Yeah, I mean, it varies by Yoda, I'm not lying. However, Obi-Wan is Obi-Wan, so I mean, the Kyoto Gen is going to be quite difficult. I'm not seeing lunges from King, and playing the game still here. To do exactly what StAvRi did here, showcasing what the lunge is. But yeah, Obi-Wan is out of the series for StAvRi. Only 1 point for him to win and 13 points for Dani to go home. So let's see who will be the winner of this matchup. Because again, this matchup is very much a golden point
Luminous beings
Really?
for
That's
Dani
all you
and,
got?
well, a golden point for StAvRi as well, I guess. Not that golden because he loses the round because of the field, but still. Skywalker. Masteola. Okay, low yellow now. Kappan is the question.
That's
Feel the force.
Damage, remember that you cannot take too much damage, even though you can generate a lot of this health. So this is the key point that Yola explore. Problem is, Yola is struggling health-wise, and one mistake will surely delete you. And it will allow Stubby to feed on his energy exactly like that. So it's time for an interview. It's 14-1 the final score. Let me update it on Twitch as well.
If I don't make it back, you're the only hope for the Alliance.
And Luke Skywalker was the one to secure the final point. So, oh, okay, you can't do anything because your girlfriend is sleeping. Well, Dani, if you want, you can unmute yourself and tell us what you think about